All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Please, can you hear my voice? Can you hear me? Hello, good morning. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. How was your night? Oh, welcome. Good morning. Thank you very much. Thank you. How was yesterday's session? How was yesterday's session? Great. Okay. Thank you, Miriam Gadibo. Thank you so much. I want to do a special shout out to people that joined the earliest. I'll be calling the names now. Thank you for joining so early. Shout out to Abdulkadri Abdullahi, Abraham Otto, Hafi Womi, Alimayehu. Sorry for murdering your name. Hamsalu, Angela, Aisha, Bernadette, Beryl, Best, all of you, thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining so early. So today we are advancing our knowledge by looking into bookkeeping. All right, are we all ready? Are we set? Are we set? Wow, good. Grace, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And by the way, do we know about bookkeeping? What do we know about bookkeeping? Do we do bookkeeping in our businesses? Who knows about bookkeeping?
Moses, good morning.
Good morning, boss.
I think you should let them invite the rest of the team first because the number here is not so much.
Exactly, please. Yeah.
So we share the link and ask them to post the group.
Oh,
Grace, please open up the group.
okay.
Right.
Hi, Moses, are you there? Hello? Grace? Please, can anyone hear me? Please, if you can't,
Yes,
please.
I can hear you.
If I'm so sorry, I was talking to Grace at the background. I can
Oh.
hear you. Yes.
Okay.
Please, can we
Good
prompt our people to join? Let me drop the link once more. I don't understand. The turnout is so low.
It's due to the weather, I think so.
The weather, okay.
Let them tell me if they are having rain in your location. Let me stop the rain before we start. You just have a minute for me to stop the rain. Hello, guys.
This is your prophetic power again.
How are you guys doing? So please help me with the video. Is it okay? Is it?
Yeah, it is good. Yes.
Thank you. So guys, how are we? And how did we sleep? And how is our society, our environment this morning, day? I just want to know in the chat box before we start. It's already 10 o'clock. So it seems like the house is just a bit quiet and chilly. So I want to hit us up a bit. So how are we? Please, can we just say good morning and how we are feeling and how we are doing? Those that were not feeling too good yesterday, hope they are better now. I can't remember the names. Yeah, and how was the session yesterday? Before I leave the ground to Mr. Moses. Mr. Moses, are you taking over or should I take care of my people?
Continue taking care of your people.
Okay, so how are we? How are we actually? How are we doing? Seriously, I want to know how we're doing. How is the weather over there? And okay, Tanzania, how is Tanzania? Okay, Deborah, I hope you're good. Yeah. Okay, Matema, not very good. Christopher, what is it now? What's happening? What's happening? Is it the weather? Talk to me. I'm here for you. Yeah, session was nice. Okay, yeah, how was yesterday's session? Professor Moses did wonderful, but I know when I was telling you guys that he's a professor, you guys should know better. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry we don't have a lot of that prosy to familiarize much like that today because we have a lot to treat, we have a lot to discuss. So Moses, let me set up and maybe you do the introduction. Are you set?
Okay. All right. All right. Good morning once again. Good morning once again. My name is Moses. I want to address some questions from yesterday's training first before we go into today's class. Some people sent requests on the WhatsApp groups requesting to know available and good expense tracking and budgeting apps. So I've sent it to Grace. Grace has dropped it. I'm very certain about that. And I can just run you through it in 2 minutes before we start with bookkeeping. So you can go to the Play Store and download. You can do YNAB, Spendy. You can look for Mint. You can look for Spending Tracker. You can look for Good Budgets, Pocket Guard, Wallets. Those 7, I'm very certain they will do wonders for you. Okay, so just locate them. They are free expense tracking apps that you can use. Thank you very much. And today now we are advancing knowledge, as I said earlier. Yesterday we looked at budgeting and financial forecasting. But today, we are going into bookkeeping. Every business, anywhere in the world, needs to keep their records. Every business needs bookkeeping. So we are looking at that today in total details, as we did yesterday with our budgeting and financial forecasting. So today is going to take the same turn as we did yesterday. The first part of the training will be theory, and the last part will be practical. So my colleague Grace is going to send the template to you that we're going to work with at the later part of the training today. Okay, just as you did yesterday, as you paid very complete attention, make sure you do the same today and let us be better for it. Make sure you gain something. And today we want more questions. Kindly engage us with more questions, especially with the use of the templates. All right, so debating is turning today to my colleague. Ifeanyi is going to be the one to take the training today, while I'll be at the background to attend to your questions. Ifeanyi is a finance analyst with Impacta, so loaded, and is so ready for us this morning to take us through that journey. Thank you very much. Ifeanyi, are you set to come up?
Okay.
Good morning to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Good morning. Good morning, Moses. Good morning, Grace. How are we doing? Hope we're good. Grace, how are you? Have I heard your voice this morning?
No, you've not. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I love the energy. It seems like you have the energy more than everybody now. Please, if you're actually feeling cold, so let's do some exercise. And I want us to be vibed up for this session today. And I know we are good. In general, and I hope and globally that we are good. And mentally we are okay. Because if we are not, I don't think we'll pick anything. So I wish you well. And I promise you that today is actually going to be very, very engaging. And if you have any question, so the Q&A is there, and we can also be attending to them. If there's anyone that would be good for the general house, then we'll also treat it. Professor Moses is on the background, so I'm covered. Yeah, so today we're going to talk about bookkeeping. Yeah. Normally on my other sessions, I normally tell people that bookkeeping is keeping bookkeeping. Do you understand? There is no much introduction to it. There's no much explanation to it. Just bookkeeping. And I know that we're in business, and if you're not in business, or we are prospective entrepreneurs, and if you're not in business, you're not supposed to be here. Or if you don't plan to be in business, you're not going to. You're not supposed to be here. You're not here. I don't know what you're doing here. So, and this is an essential aspect of your financials in your business. Do you understand? This is very, very important that you keep records, that you keep record of every financial transaction that is happening in your business. So now in today's session, we're actually going to know about what bookkeeping is, the types of bookkeeping, the benefits of bookkeeping, then the key terms in bookkeeping and bookkeeping tools. That is where we now go to our templates that's crafted by Empatha that will teach you on how to go about it. Yeah, also there are also many other bookkeeping templates or apps out there, but we do our own, especially, and as startups, and it's actually very, very simplified and crafted for you and for your use, so that it will be easier and seamless for you. Yeah. So that is it. So now we go to what bookkeeping actually is. I start up with saying that when I was much younger, I used to go to my mom's shop. My mom had a shop then, and she was into fashion. She sells clothes. It's what we call boutique now. Yeah, good. So all these suit wears, English wears, London wears, chiffon, whatever, especially ladies, like female. So then I can remember that she singularly knows every product or every clothes or dress she bought, how much she bought it and how much she's going to sell it. That is it. Me, I was actually like, I feeling, how is this woman more than 100 products? I will call it products or clothes. It's actually there. She knows, okay, this I bought this for, let's say 5,000, and I'm going to sell it 6,000 or 7,000. This is how much you sell this. But due to there will be a time when she will go to the market to get products too. And maybe after school, I will come to the shop. And she always wants me to come to the shop. So I think she drafted a book for me. And so this is the clothes, and all of them are tagged, and this is how much you bought it, this is how much you're going to sell it. There's a book for how much she bought it and when she bought it. And there's a book for how much I am to sell it, if I am to sell it. Do you understand? And list is, okay, cost price. I can remember that there's cost price and there's selling price. That's what selling price is actually what I need. And in that selling price, I can actually add my own. She always tells me, okay, when you want to sell to somebody, please add more 500 or 1,000. So even when they are bargaining, they won't bargain below that selling price. And no matter what, you can never, she's the one that will give the authority to sell at cost price. I know I'm giving this illustration so as we just have this picture in our head. So in every day-to-day business, business owners keep record whether they like it or not. I don't think my mom knows what is bookkeeping, knows that there's something that is called bookkeeping. There's a nomenclature called bookkeeping. But due to the business or due to what she's doing and what is expected of her to do in the business to make profit, because actually in the business to make profit. So she does bookkeeping without knowing. And just because there's another person that's actually there that's coming, the children are coming to help with the sales, so they don't run down the business or maybe undersell or overtly sell above the price. She constructed a book to guide us. Do you understand? So now, and that brings us to knowing that is actually taking records of every financial transaction that happens in your business. You have a business A, business impact her, and bookkeeping is taking record of every financial transaction that happens. Both, even if it's a kobo, even if it's a million, even if it's a billion. So we have to have that at the back of our minds that bookkeeping is taking records of every financial transaction that happens in your business. Good. And what are the methods? We have methods, traditional method. And this traditional method is actually when you're using your old writing stationaries and notepad and like I said, my mom did. Do you understand? To keep records. Do you understand? Now, and modern method is actually the use of technologies for recording your day-to-day financial transactions, which is what you're talking about. Like we have Zoho, we have Wave, we also have the Impata bookkeeping template that we're actually going to introduce to you today, and many other, even some paid apps that is actually very, very good for you to keep your records. Yeah, paid apps. There are also some free apps there, and there is also Impata bookkeeping app, bookkeeping templates, painstakingly crafted for you. Do you understand? Yeah, and there is a hybrid method, which is actually when you are combining both, which most of us do. Yeah, and this is actually advisable for startups because most times especially when we are not technologically grounded or we don't have a very good crafted database, most of these are data we might use them. So, and that is why we need to actually alternate between the both, and that's why this option of hybrid comes into play. Yeah, so good. So, what are the benefits of keeping records? Yeah, or doing bookkeeping or adopting this bookkeeping. Yeah, it helps you to meet your legal and financial obligations. Yeah. I know we are hearing for those in Nigeria about the tax reforms and everything. So this is just it. Keeping records, you know what you know your capacity. So you can know your capacity. This is actually what I sell, or what I can sell, or this is actually what I make, or this is actually what I'm making. Because most of us are in business and we don't know what you're making. We know that we are just running a business, and sometimes we even overspend, we even dip hands into our like let's call it our cost money, our capital. to do something and hope to recover it later. We are just running business. We are not conscious of how we are spending money or how money inflow or how our cash inflow is. So bookkeeping helps you to keep your legal and financial obligations. That aspect, yeah. It increases your efficiency and productivity. Sure, it makes you know that like let me give an instance. Yeah, good. Normally, you know that there are some businesses that are slow, there are some products that are actually slow. So you can know that I bought this product at this time and I've not sold it this more than 3 months. Okay, it seems like maybe the price I put it is actually very high. So let me bring it down. Or just for turnover, for those that are in business, you know what is turnover. So it's better not to overstock and do turnover and be selling no matter and maybe on a lower profit margin and just be selling it and having the turnover than just stopping it there. Do you understand? So if it means that you check that I bought this, others have been sold and these have not been, maybe it's the price. Okay, let me reduce the bit and so that I can sell it off. Do you understand? And you know that, okay, this product doesn't actually fly for me. So maybe after now I will not get it. It is basically through bookkeeping. And hey, it's not like you can't do this. It's not like you cannot run. Like actually, my mom's business is not run down in as much as she wasn't that efficient in bookkeeping, but because she knows, there's a way your business will grow to, because that was not just only a shop. There's a level you're actually expected to grow, and that is why you're here, because you need your business growth and global visibility. Yeah. So where your head, just you and just your memory can't contain everything. If not, you will run out of numbers. Or if not, you run out of numbers. So when you have bookkeeping, actually helps you to be efficient and be productive. Yeah. And that also brings down to your decision making. Yeah, it helps you to make better decisions on your business. It can't be overemphasized. Yeah. So it helps you to have a better relationship with your banks and investors. Good. I don't think now that anybody comes and throws money to anybody in business. Because you dropped your proposal and or you're in business, we'll give you 1 million to support your business, or we'll give you some amount, $10,000 to keep it. You have to know, okay, where is this money going to? How can this person make judicious use of this money? Is this business actually running? Is it just is it a ghost business? Because many people do many things on you have many schemes. You get me? So when you have a bookkeeping record, even if you want to apply for a loan, or maybe you're applying for a grant, we're talking about loan because of there is bank here. So when they check your records, and if you say that you don't have the collateral for this, I think Mr. Moses can know what I'm saying, because actually he's the loan specialist here. So, and if banks come, they check your records and they okay, you are doing something. That means if you're applying for a loan of, let's say, 5 million, and in your records you've not had a running cash flow of 5 million or 3 million, who will trust you with that money? Do you understand? So, or you should want to let's say build up your capital, or maybe grow your business. That's actually okay. What are you doing with the one you have here? This helps you. You cannot just say I sell 1 million in a month. I say you cannot open your mouth and you can't just say them things. Let's talk it this way, without having proofs, without having backups to this your claims of what you are selling, or maybe how good your business is going. So bookkeeping does that for you. It gives you a stress-free auditing. Because with the templates, you actually see where you do better forecast. Yeah. So it analyzes your spending and improves your business budgeting. We talked about budgeting. So I don't think you do a better budgeting if you don't have a bookkeeping record. That is just it. I don't think it's just like you counting 10 without counting 1. Do you understand? So I don't think you can budget better if you don't have a record of your financial transactions. Yeah, I don't think you can. So now it helps you to accurately record all your financial transactions. Like I said, it measures your profitability and other key performance indicators. That's your KPI. Bookkeeping helps you to know whether you are doing something right or not. You know you are losing. You know you are running on a loss in this business. Yes, good. You know you are how do I put it? You are measuring up. You are actually making profits in this part of your product or in this part of your business. Good. Bookkeeping helps you to track all these things. Do you understand? Yeah, it keeps track of your profits and growth in business. Good. So I don't know whether we have any questions at this point, and I know that Mr. Moses, any questions that needs my attention?
One person said she did not get how bookkeeping affects relationship with banks and investors.
Okay, like I said, okay, you want to seek for a loan. When they say banks and investors, banks and investors, banks is rarely banks that only gives grants. Yeah, investors are the ones that actually come to invest in your business or maybe give you grants. Yes, good. So how does it help your relationship with your bank investors? That only comes to when you need money from them. Yes. Yeah, when you need help, financial help. Let's use the layman term, financial help. Financial help in the sense of loan, give me this money, let me take and grow my business, I will pay back with interest. Or okay, an investor wants to, people that are actually giving out grants, want to look at business that are healthy, that we need to help them come up. I don't think any investor sees a dying business, or maybe see a business that doesn't know their owners, that don't know what they are doing, or maybe there's about and maybe give money. Because actually there's no zero. Let's put it this way. You get. So now, what is that thing that speaks for your business? Is your records. I'm not saying that your records on your book or your notepad is not good, because actually most of us that maybe have applied for loan and they say, okay, let's see your record, let's see your sales record, especially non-collateral loans, they might check your book. But when you have a bookkeeping template or a bookkeeping app or an inventory, whatever, you stand a better chance that this person is organized. Yeah, is impressive. Hey, that's impressive. You understand? That means you keep track of every of your record. This is how much I spent in a month. This is how much I gained. This is how much, because this bookkeeping actually helps you to, our template actually helps you to, okay, yeah, this is your total expenditure for the month. Okay, this is actually your profit from your sales, because actually you bought something at a particular price and you're selling it at a particular price, which actually is supposed to be higher for you to make gain, for you to make profit. Yes. So this is it. So with that, banks can know that if I'm giving this person 1 million loan, this person can pay it up in 3 months, because actually with their previous records, they have a revenue turnover of maybe 200,000 or 500,000. Do you understand? So that is it. Maybe you that is actually having sales record of maybe, let's say, revenue or a turnover of maybe 1 or 500,000 and you're seeking for 10 million. When they see this your record, they will say, no, this person cannot pay this amount. Do you understand? Because it's actually not easy. It's not as easy to give out loans. I don't know whether this actually clears your question on how having a good bookkeeping or keeping records helps your relationship with your banks and investors. Yeah, good. So let's go. Key bookkeeping things. Yeah, in bookkeeping, there's something we call sales or revenue. We will discuss that better when we are dissecting the template. Do you understand? But I'll just have to scratch it a bit. And there's sales, which is actually the money. I'll be I'll use the how do I put it? I'll bring down the words to the barest minimum so that you can actually understand it better. Do you understand? So I just want to assume that all of us are just have little or no knowledge about financial terms or accounting. So sales or revenue can be the income we get from a sale of a product. Money enters your business through many ways. Through the sale of a product or through other means. I'll explain that better. Do you understand? So other incomes are other ways that you have money, you get money into your business. It's not from selling of a product. Do you understand? Good. Yeah. So direct costs can be referred to the money you spend for the production and procurement of a particular product. So to get a product, so for my mom to get one suit, she transported to the market and bought the clothes, yeah, and came back. So the cost of getting that product, of getting that clothes, that suit, or that skirt, or that shirt, or that let's say that turkey wear, or London, I can't remember those terms then. You guys, ladies should understand better. To get that is direct cost. That's the money you spend to get that product. Then for those in production, this is the money you spend. This is actually the cost of you having that product. Because actually you can source for raw materials, yes. Even if it is manpower, even if it's maybe those into farming, what it costs you to clear your land, to get this seedling, sow it, sow it, and nurture it, and it grows, and you harvest. Do you understand? There is a cost. There is a cost for everything that comes up. So that is direct cost. And that is where you place your value for yourselves. Because actually your direct cost, your sell, the price for yourself should not be lower than the money it spends, it took you to actually get or produce a product. Do you understand? Yeah. So that is what we still call, this is our cost price in layman term. Yeah, that is cost price. That is direct cost. Good. Now operating expenses. Yeah, operating expenses. This is what we call running cost. I want to use it this way. We call it OPEX, but this is what we normally on layman term call it running cost. This is actually the money we spend on a day-to-day running of our business. For instance, you paid for shop rent, you paid salary, you paid security fee, because actually in the market then there's a security fee that you pay monthly or daily or weekly. Yeah, you pay for electricity. Yeah, all these things. A customer comes, you have to like say get the customer water, maybe a high class customer, HNI, something. Do you understand? This is just the money you spend your day-to-day running of your business. Good. Non-operating expenses. This actually any other expenses that is not direct, there's no direct cost on operating expenses. And what are these things? These are like let's say counts on depreciation. I can remember on our budgeting yesterday, there was like how many years, what's the value of your product, of your assets, and how many years do you think is the lifespan of this product? Again, so you need to factor that in. That's the depreciation and amortization. Do you understand? Your taxes, your interest on loans. Do you understand? And the depreciation also counts for losses. Also, maybe God forbid, but we actually need to factor that in if you encounter maybe a fire outbreak, or maybe or burglary attempts, or maybe armed robbery. Those things need to be factored in. I know that most times, I know we don't know that we need to also factor that in our business, because it also affects us in one way or the other. Remember, I said that any financial transaction that happens. So maybe if you go to you locked your shop, or you locked your office, or your warehouse, and the next morning you come and see that your warehouse has been bashed open, has been burgled, and you found there are some items that are missing, maybe some products are missing. What is it? It's actually a loss. You can't waive that off from your accounting, or from your inventory, or from your recording. You put it. Those are non-operating expenses. Do you understand? Yeah, I hope I cleared it. You actually have a better understanding on this when we're actually working on the template. Yeah. Good. So that is actually what I said. Sales revenue, you actually get dollar income meant from sales from products and services business. This income, these are direct income from your business. Yeah, as explained. Other income are maybe from renting of equipment, grants, discounts, loans when you get returns from investments. Those of us that buy shares and everything. Do you understand? or funds from friends and family. Yeah, your husband or your cousin or your brother can say, how is the business going? Okay, let me, especially during the festive period. Okay, yeah, those that are into maybe sales of foodstuffs. You get maybe yeah, there will be a high, especially rice during the festive period, December. You know that whether we like it or not, the price of rice will if not double. Do you understand? Will be on the high side. So these sellers by this time they now have to buy cheaper and stock. So by that time when the price goes high, goes up, they can actually sell and make more gain. So people might say, okay, let's invest now, let's buy this, let's buy rice and stock. Until December we sell off. Do you understand? So this is actually other income. Any other thing that is not that's not your direct income can be called other income. Direct cost, as explained, which is actually the cost of raw materials or direct level, like I already explained to us. So then I think we understand this better when I go to the bookkeeping template. So the tools for bookkeeping, you can actually use a Excel or Google Sheet. Excel or Google Sheet. Yeah, good. Now, the bookkeeping template that we're actually going to present to you was actually formulated in an Excel platform. Good, yeah, and there's real difference to this. So this Excel, it can also be Google Sheets when you're using it online. What do I mean by using it online? So if you upload this Excel sheet or this template on your Google Drive, it automatically turns to a Google Sheet because it's still the same functions. Do you understand? So, and it's actually advised that you use your Google Sheet. Because actually, Google Sheet gives you a real-time collaboration. Yeah, what do I explain? How do I explain this real-time collaboration? Like I said, had it been my mom was using this bookkeeping template, she would be anywhere she is and know what I sell. She doesn't need to come to the market, come back to the shop and check my sales record, check what I've sold as I've written them. Do you understand? I'll be uploading them and she'll be seeing. You get, but that cannot be applicable if you're using just Excel, because using just Excel is you having it just on your PC, on your phone, or on your laptop. And by peradventure, if you maybe you format your PC, or you have a virus attack or something, or maybe your laptop just backs up and you did not back it up, all your data is lost. So that is why we actually advise that, okay, good, because actually on your Google Sheet, when you move this into your Google Sheet or to your Google Drive, you will actually have it anywhere you are in the world, even when you don't actually have that phone. Most of us know that, like, we save our contacts. Yeah, let's give this example. Most of us, we now save our contacts on Google Drive, on our Drive. Do you understand? On our Google accounts. Because so that whenever you have, even if you have a new phone, you don't need to do backup. You don't need to copy and paste again, or maybe try to save your numbers like we normally do during the olden times when we are using the analog phones. Let me call it analog phones. Do you get me? So now you can just put your Google account and all your numbers, all your contacts actually comes into your new phone no matter what. That's actually how it is with the bookkeeping templates. So that is it. So at this point, I will love to take questions on this if we have any, but if we don't, I will be, I think we start introducing the templates at the moment. No. So any question? I hope we don't have any question on the illustrations. Yeah. Mr. Moses, any question that needs my attention?
They are receiving my attention. Don't worry. You can just proceed.
Okay.
Please, I would like us to do one thing, if I.
Okay.
In your demonstration of the use of the templates.
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to create time. The first part, use a product-based business.
Okay.
Then another example, maybe I can handle that, a service-based business. Do you understand?
Okay. Okay.
Some people are asking question, how do they apply to their service-based companies? Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Yeah. Good. So I will be sharing my screen soon. So hope we understand that perfectly now. So please, Moses, please confirm that you can see my screen. Yeah.
It is just coming up. Okay, it has appeared. Yeah, I can see now.
Okay. Good. So this is actually the template. This is actually how it looks like. And good. So the template is on 4 partitions. We have the cover page. We have the cover page. We have the product list, and we have the transaction and the financial summary. Good. On this financial summary, this is actually where it gives you a better understanding on how it helps your relationship with your bank and your investors. Because this is actually the part where the third party is actually interested in. So we get to that and we see how the magic works. Good. So I hope we can all see my screen. Please react if you can see the screen. Hope the screen is okay.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, good. So now on the cover page, just what you need is a company name, your sector, and your location. So for illustrations, I started with my mom's business. So I think we should do that. Okay, let's say it's Haley Stores. Here. So Haley Stores and which sector? Fashion. And location, let's say River State. River State, Nigeria. Okay, by the way, I am calling in from River State. Yeah. So you missed that in the introduction. So, and Moses is yeah, Moses did the introduction yesterday, but Moses is calling in from Ibadan. And Grace is joining us from Lagos. I hope so.
Yes,
So,
you are correct.
yeah, I got it. So thank you so much. So let's say this is it. And at this point, you don't have any business to cover page again. Just it. And at this place now, you just have to, when you come back, maybe when you change sector, and when you change sector, that means that actually you are needing a new template. So maybe I want to change this to Helen and Sons store. Maybe you want to change your name or something, change it. But actually, there's no business that you have here again. And you come to the product. There's actually instructions on the product. The product list. Say you can actually enter all the products that you offer, every product that you're selling. So I know that. Then we sell London suits. Okay. London 3. So let me just be giving this. We have that for Turkey too. I think so. That was actually a long time ago. So Turkey suits. We have think chiffon. Chiffon skirts. Just let me just be, I think, let's just or we have trousers. You get, and gown. Let's just say that this is actually the 4 or the 5 products that my mom sells. And we have general. What is general? As per the instruction given, you say that end the list with general. And general is actually, for this template, general is actually the expenses or income that is not cannot be easily classified to a particular product. Do you understand? You don't, no problem. You understand it. You're getting there. But just know that you are ending every of your product list. This template gives you access to, even if you have more than 500 products on your store, on your business, it is big enough to contain that. It's just because of our time, that's why we need to manage this one. Do you get me? Yeah. So now on the general, this is actually you trying to understand that there are some business transactions that happen or financial transactions that happen in your business that you cannot classify to any products. They can say that this money I spent is for this product. Do you understand? Or this money I got is for specifically for this product. So that is where you now classify general. So now the system actually captures it for all the products. You understand? Yeah. So after here, nothing more. So you now come to the final or the transaction sheet. This is where you have your work. This is where you have, this is actually where you put, this is actually where you now put your, this is where you do your sales record. Let's put it this way. Your sales record, your inventory, your cost record, everything, all are captured here. Do you understand? So now, let me start with explaining to us the date format. Normally, depending on our location and our environment, we normally use the date format of day, month, and year. But in this aspect, it is advised, but the system only captures when you are using the date format of month, day, and year. Yeah. So let me say I want to start for September. And I'm having a product, I have a transaction for September. So let me say it's 0901 for 1st of September 2025. Good. If I double click, you're getting it. You have to double click on it just to confirm your date. You're getting 1st of September. Yeah? Good. But let's say I made a mistake and I say 0109/2025. It's giving me 9th of January. And now, if you did not confirm this, the system will capture from 9th of January and not 1st of September. And now you have altered your transaction or financial summary.
Sorry, fine.
You might not understand. You might maybe when you're looking at this, actually what I sold.
Hello,
Actually,
fine.
you're booking your transactions
Hello.
or data serially. So you think that you sold this for that day. But when the system is actually capturing your financial summary, whereby we get your
Hello, fine. Can you hear me, please?
Hello, sorry, Moses. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. I wanted to confirm if they have received the template in the groups.
Okay.
Hello, Grace. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Have you sent it to them? Oh, thank you very much.
Yes, I have. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, because I think I was frozen for a bit. I didn't know whether I think I was kicked out maybe. I don't know whether it was affecting her. So good. Hope my screen can be seen, but I hope you guys can see my screen. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So as I was saying, yeah, on the date format. So let us please adopt. Even if you make mistakes, please just know that you have to verily verify your date by double clicking on the date to see what the system captures. Even if you think that you did it correctly, just please double click. And when you do and you don't get it, please go back, go to the correct. Hope you can see how I'm doing it. Good. Okay, that was October. So 1st of September. Good. Are we okay now? Do you understand? Yes. Good. So now let me still re-emphasize because that will actually affect your records. Please, the date format is month, day, and year, not day, month, and year. Even if you make the mistake, please make sure you double click on the date and confirm. Yeah? Good. So, and yes, when you get this template and you want to start up, I know that the year is totally fast spent. You can't say, hey, because I've missed this, okay, let me start now to start document or start imputing my templates from January, my data, my sales record from January 1st. If you have that time, no problem. But I say anytime you start is okay because there's nothing wrong with, okay, I learned about my bookkeeping. That's actually the effect of me growing my business. So before I wasn't using the record, now I've actually advanced into using bookkeeping record. Okay, before now, this way I kept it. This is actually my books. But this is from this month is when I started, you understand, using my record on a template or on a bookkeeping app. Okay, so don't stress yourself too much to go to update, not update, to even backdate your records, start putting in, because actually it will also have to make you do some records, yes, good, and it will make you not, can I say, focused on the recent one. Yeah, yeah, good. So let's say we started this, and let's assume, let's say on the 1st of September, Haley's stores was paying pieces of London suits. Good. Now, we can see from the products now that there is, if you click on it, okay, let me go back again. There's a drop down on the products. So you notice that now on the product, you don't need to type in anything. You just go, these are already the products that I've already selected already prior for now on our product list. Hope you can remember. Yes. Good. So, and why is the system doing this for us? Is because they are so to remove to have an avoidance of misspelling. Because any misspelling you have, the system is capturing a different thing together. Do you understand? So now you just click on the drop down. Which product is this? Your London pre-suits, three-piece suits. Yeah? Transaction type. Remember what we discussed earlier about revenue, other income, direct cost, operating expenses, non-operating expenses. So now, at this buying 10 pieces of London suits, what do you think we should call this? Is it revenue, other income, direct cost, or operating expenses or non-operating expenses? Let me reiterate again on these transaction types. Revenue. Revenue is the money we make, is the income we get only from the sale of our products. Yeah. Other income, these are the income we get or the money we get in our business from other sources that is not the sale of, that is not revenue. Any other money that we get from any other way, through loan, through grants, through production of money, through incentives, through any way, any means. Legal though, any legal and justified means is other income. Okay, illegal too, if you're putting it in your business. Other income. But we are not vouching for that, yeah. You get, we are not preaching that. So this is other income. So now direct cost is the money you spent to produce or procure a particular product. For those, let's say, for those in service-based business, let's say, direct cost can say, okay, now that I'm running a service-based business, I'm not having any direct cost. Okay, you can say that, but yeah, Impacta is offering is offering service-based business. So now, the money Impacta spends to train me, or to create a product. Let's just use an instance. It's direct cost. Do you understand? So even if it's service or product, so any money that you spend, or any money, let's use money, the cost, any cost it takes you to produce a particular product or service, or to bring out a particular product or service, or procure it, and the procurement, that is this logistics too, is also direct cost. Yeah, good. So now, operating expenses, like I said, is actually your running cost. It's actually the money you spend for this day run of a business. Yeah, which examples to salaries, electricity bills, security bills, so on. Get, yeah. So non-operating expenses, like I explained, is actually the comes from our tax, our interest on loans, depreciation and amortization, incur the loss that we incur if any eventuality happens. Yeah, good. So that is it. So selling or buying of 3 pieces of suit. So because we know the transaction, because like this in this description, this is actually where you use your jargon. Why I said bought 10 pieces of suit, it's maybe for another person that's actually saying, okay, this is actually for buying. But the system doesn't even capture what we wrote here. The system captures your product and transaction type. So I can just say 10 pieces of suit. 10 pieces of suit, as because it's a direct cost, it's actually me, this is what I bought. So this is it. So now, how do you say this? What can you say is direct cost? So the system doesn't actually capture what bought, or whether you bought or did not buy. Do you understand? So this is for your own understanding, the direct cost. So let's, for instance, say that I remove this. And same 10 pieces of suit, and maybe as I bought it that day, I still sold it that day. So good. Now, still the same on the products. I just want to make an illustration here. Good. Now, and I say is revenue. This is just a distinction. Do you understand? This is the distinction. That is what the system captures. This is a direct cost, this is a revenue. So anything you describe here is just for your understanding, for how it will make it easier for you. Do you understand? And also for maybe the people that you are collaborating with, or maybe the persons that are actually using this template with you, or sharing the templates with you. Do you understand? Yeah. Thank you so much. So now, what is the mode of payment for this? Let's say it is through bank transfer, and there's no right or wrong answer. Let's say for one suit is 20,000. That's 10 pieces is 200,000. Yeah, good. And selling 10 pieces of suit. Okay, let's say it's also through bank transfer, and I sold it for 300,000. Good. You know that if you are in business, your revenue should be higher than your cost price, the direct cost. Do you understand? That is sure. Unless you don't want to continue with the business unless you want to close down in a few months. Yeah, so good. Remember the date format? Let's say on 0902/2025. Good. Now, let's say I bought 10 pieces of trouser. Yeah, excuse me. Good. Now, there's trousers, but now still the same day. But say 20 pieces. Corporate account. The corp is a short abbreviation for corporate, yeah. So on the product, there we have accounts, but good. Still on the same day because you are stocking, huh? Remember, you confirm the dates. Good. About 20 pieces of chiffon material. Let's go to chiffon skirt. Yeah. I don't know why I have this special. I love the name then. Love the name. Chiffon. So yeah. So there's chiffon skirts. Well, good. Now all this. Okay, I need to restock for capsule for the London just for our illustration because actually I think we have to run that again for the service-based business. So now, then all these are all direct costs. Yeah, because you are restocking. Actually, let's say we are just starting the business and all these are direct costs. And I promise you that we're actually going to touch every transaction type to have a perfect illustration. And you did this for bank transfer, let's say cash, and this cash. Yeah. So see, you buying 20 pieces and doesn't mean that when you are selling, you sell 20 pieces also. Do you understand? You can be selling one and hello, the system will capture it. Do you understand? It will. So let's say the trousers, 10 pieces was 100,000. And for the gown, let's say 30,000 for one. Let's say it's 300,000. There's actually no right or wrong answer here, but that's our agreement. So then for the chiffon, let's say it's 150,000. The 10 pieces. Yeah. So business itself. So maybe I did not make sales on the third. So let's say on the fourth, remember 09, I know why I'm always emphasizing on our date format. Yeah, 09, so on the fourth/2025. Because even as frequent as I've used this template, I have actually made a mistake on the date format. So for me to tell you, you know that when you start using this, when you start using this, making use of this template, you definitely understand that we need to be very, very conscious of this date format. So for your double checking, is you double clicking to confirm that it's actually the dates that you want. Yeah? Good. So let's say we sold 3 pieces of gown. And which product is this? Is on gowns, but yeah. And what is the transaction type? revenue. I've already explained revenue. So, and how was the mode of payment? Let's say it's cash. And how much did you sell? I sold for 45,000. Sorry, for the three pieces, let's say I sold for 135,000. Maybe, yeah. Good. Do you get? Yeah. So on same thoughts, I sold pieces of trousers. The product is what? Trousers. Well, yeah, good. And how much? Let's say it's by bank transfer, and I sold for the two pieces. I sold for 40,000. Yeah. So on 0906/2025. Good. I paid salaries, or I paid for electricity. Electricity bill. So which product should we call this? Remember, now you think critically and now say, okay, electricity bill, what is it affecting? Who needs the electricity? You know that your London suit needs it because customers that buy there they need light. It needs for turkey suits, for your turkey shirts, for your trousers, for your gown. So that is when we say that those financial transactions that cannot be pinpointed to a particular product, that is now when you call general. That's where general comes into play. Hope you understand now. Hope it is perfectly cleared. Yeah? Good. So paying for electricity bill, is it direct cost? No, it's not direct cost. It is operating expenses. Because it's expenses you make for your day-to-day for the day-to-day running of your business. Yeah. So how did you do this? Let's say you did through others, maybe transfer, but let's say you did through bank transfer and you paid 15,000. Good. On 7th, that day you're actually running business, you are making sales. So do you understand? I just want to touch every part and I want to spread it, every transaction type, so that you understand, you have a better view or a clearer view of how it looks like. Yeah. 7th of 2025. Normally, I'll double check, but yeah, good. Say I shop print. Yeah, good. So where is shop print classified? General, but good. And it is what operating expenses. Yeah, good. And I paid it through cash. And let's say my shop print is 400,000. So which other transaction type have we not touched? Okay, other income. So on that same night, on that same 7th, let's say I got loan from the bank. Yeah, good. Now, you're using it for your business, not for a particular product, unless you're using it for a particular product. Unless there's actually a unique product that you want to use, you just want to use that money on. Or if you're spreading it across your products, then it's also what general. Do you understand? Yeah, and this is what other income. This is actually another way whereby money enters your business. So it is, and it's not through revenue. So any other means of income, there's not through sales of products, is what other income. Yeah, good. And it was through transfer, and let's say the loan was for 2 million. And zero no slash, let's say on the 20th, you paid interest on loan. Still general. So it looks like actually that all of our operating expenses should be spanning to generals. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So you have to critically think on it. Yeah. So it's very easy because you just have to, okay, this business or this transaction or this activity that happened, this monetary activity, where should I class it? Does it span through all my products? Do you understand? So this is as you are starting, because most of these things, it might be very confusing to you at some point, but it is when you calm down and place it, and when you be consistent on your placing. Do you understand? Yes. So it will help your. So now you can call this paying of interest on loan is what? Non-operating expenses. And either through bank transfer and pay, let's say you pay 20,000. And the same day, you had let's say you had what should we say?
Ifeanyi, please. Hello, Ifeanyi.
Yeah.
Please check the last 2 dates. I think there's something wrong with them. The last 2 dates, okay?
Okay, the 20th.
Yes.
No, nothing actually. You can see, like, that's what I'm saying. We should verily confirm by double clicking. Do you understand? Okay. You want to talk on the 20th, like I said, on the 20th of September. That's the 20th of September. Do you understand? Which is actually tomorrow. Do you get? So that is actually that's where the problem is. So because actually on 19th, today is 19th. Yeah. Do you understand? So, well, I'm actually making an illustration. Good. So, thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. So, please, like I always say, we are prone to mistakes. I make mistakes daily, frequently, whenever I'm using these templates on the date side. So, please, we should be very, very careful on that. If not, it will affect your financial summary. And you see why I'm saying that, why I'm overemphasizing on that. Yeah? Good. So then on 20th of September also, you got a cash gift from family. It can be spanned to general, and what will you say it is? It is what? Other income. So here we have dealt with direct cost, revenue, operating expenses, non-operating expenses, and other income. But so maybe that was through bank transfer, and let's say it's 200,000. And that's the cash gift was not just okay. Maybe it might be for you, and you just want to put it in your business. It's best suited for you. So for the sake of our time and to save time, because actually we're going to deal with the service-based business also. So we'll stop here. But this goes all and on. You can fill up, like I said on the product list, you have a lot of space to do this. So don't economize your space. Yeah. So now the main deal is your financial sum. Here you can see that you're actually having a blank space. Why? Because on the year is 2024. So when I change this 2025, and I change this to September, it should come up. Now it is showing me my revenue on the 1st of September. Yeah, I had a revenue of 300,000. On the 4th, 175,000. But then there was a direct cost. You get, yeah, there's gross profit. Judging from your revenue and your direct cost, you're having a gross profit. But on the second, I did not sell anything. I'm losing. I'm having a gross profit, which actually loss of 550,000. Yeah. So that goes on. From here, you can now see this is how. Now, for the person that asked about how does bookkeeping, having your bookkeeping records, give, let's say, helps your relationship with your banks. This is it. This is where they check. They are now saying, okay, we are seeing your operating profit. This is actually what you spend. Okay, from here, you are running on a loss. You're actually losing, having profits. Do you understand? Do you get? So now, here you're having profit of 1.4, 1.419. Factoring in that you have a loan that you're servicing and also a cash gift. You get? So don't panic when you start from September. I just want to give us an illustration. And it's just buying. You're not making any profit, and you're making lesser sales. There'll be a time when you'll be selling. So this things will balance. That is why it's balanced. That's why I'm telling you, don't rush to going to backdate. Do you understand? To backdate your records. Do you get? So now you can actually move this to monthly. Okay, you can move this to monthly and show you on a summary of this is total of your revenue, your direct cost. You know that revenue minus direct cost is actually how you have your gross profit. Yeah, good. Your operating expenses, your operating profit, your non-operating expenses, your other income, net profit. Then you now factor. This is just how the template just works. So from here, if an investor comes, they want to see your record. So what do you think if you bring out your exercise book or your ledger and come and show? The investor will be flipping through, and someone that brings okay, please let me send you a copy of this. Let me send you a copy of it. Send them a copy of a financial summary. Don't you think it's more presentable? Don't you think it gives you an edge more? Don't you think it fosters your relationship with your investor? Because they say, this person knows what he or she is doing. Do you understand? Yeah. Here, you can also select a particular product to know how you're doing. Do you get? So you can, when you must have done this for 2 years, 3 years, you can, let me know how my yearly forecast is or my yearly financials is. You can do yearly. Okay, this is how much I've spent for the year, this is how much I'm getting for the year. And I hope you understand this. And this actually or virtually applies to every of our business. Even a church can use this template. I can definitely tell you that even a church can use, even church or mosque, a religious center can use this template. That is not, let's say, it's a service based and it's not, let's say, even a housewife in the kitchen, you can use the bookkeeping template. It's you making sure that you are taking record of every financial transaction, even your homes. It's not just for your business, actually. Do you understand? Yeah. So at this point, I will be pulling down to be taking your questions. Do you have any question, please? Mr. Moses, am I good?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You can come to the comments, the Q&A to see some questions.
Okay. Yeah, so on the Q&A, bookkeeping template. I think the bookkeeping template has been shared, yeah? Good. Okay, so on Google Sheets, how do one create a real-time document? Wow, this is actually going to take my time, but let us do this now. I'm going to share something. Mr. Moses, your permission, I can do that, but?
Please go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this right away. So how can there be a real-time collaboration? I have to share my screen back. So, and Mr. Moses, you do this for us too. Yeah. Please, can we see my cursor? Yeah, thank you. You are seeing share, Abby? Good. Now, if I click on this share, you see that I'm the only person that have this access to this template. Yeah? Good. Now, see the magic. You can see my dear Mr. Moses Oyebade. I will give him access. And I'll update the access. And Mr. Moses will get the email address, we get the notification immediately. And if I unshare my screen, Moses, remember I said that Moses is calling in from Ibadan, yeah? And I'm here in Rivers State, Nigeria. Moses will share exactly what I've written now because he's actually going to see this template in real time. So now, Mr. Moses, I will unshare, Mr. Moses will share his screen and effect a change on my templates. You see, okay, maybe let's say Mr. Moses says, if this didn't happen, the interest on loan did not happen on 20th of, like he cited, on 20th of September because we are still on 19th. So it's actually on 10th of September. So Mr. Moses can actually go there and correct it. So Mr. Moses, are you set?
It's opening. Yeah. I'll be set in 2 minutes.
Okay, so now I will unshare and you will see exactly what I've written. Mr. Moses has a copy of it. So now we are collaborating. Yeah? And on that sheet, you still see that there will be
you can bring down your screen.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah. Good.
Bring down yours. Yeah. So I'm coming up now.
Good. So you still see that on that template that you see my symbol that Ifan is there. Ifan is working on that. It is actually you having a real-time collaboration. No matter there is no barrier of distance. I can't go to Mr. Moses cannot come and meet me here in River State or me going to Ibadan. We can peacefully or joyfully collaborate. Do you get it? So this is why it is actually good for you to be working or having this thing on your Google Sheets. Can we see Mr. Moses' screen?
Please note it. I think it is delaying.
Okay.
I do not clearly get the issue. Hello? I'm freezing here.
I can hear you.
I think my network is delaying.
Wow. Okay, Grace, do you have a stable network?
Go ahead. I'll bring it up.
Sorry, you said what?
Do you have a stable network so I can actually share to you? So that... Okay. So, okay, let's wait for Mr. Moses' screen to come up. But I just want to give you this better illustration because actually it will, the magic will show it. Oh, network should relieve Mr. Moses. So, so you understand the magic. That's why that means what does this entail? That you and your business partner can collaborate. That means my mom can go to Lagos to buy products and just have to get his laptop and her laptop and check and see that, oh, Ifeanyi is making sales. Do you understand? Yeah. So that is it. So that is how the real-time collaboration works. Let's wait until, okay, I think that is answered. Good. Is there any way to be real? Okay. Should that, please, I know we are told that we should be asking the topic related questions on the Q&A. You're on the WhatsApp group, any concern you have, you can meet any of the admins and relate it to them. Maybe when the group is open, you can actually let out your concerns.
Hello, Ifeanyi.
Yes, I can hear you. Ifeanyi. I'm with you.
All right, while waiting for Moses, I want to address the attendance link.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah, you can. Sure.
Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, everybody. I noticed that many of us are not satisfied or comfortable not filling the attendance form. So that is why I send the link. So some of you are asking me, why did I send the link? They are dragging me in the WhatsApp group, so I just have to satisfy everybody. So for you to be comfortable and to be assured that your attendance is taken, I'll send the link, I will send it again. Kindly fill your attendance. But trust me, if you don't fill this attendance, Zoom captures your attendance automatically. Do you understand? So I really don't want to bother you, but since you are not comfortable, I'll send the link and I will send it again. So I think we are all cleared now. Thank you so much, Ifeanyi.
Thank you so much. Please, you should not drag my grace, please. Thank you. Don't drag our grace. So I will not face disgrace. Okay. So the questions. What is actually going to be a lot of work? Okay, because some items might be left out. I wish there can be another way to help me capture an item as I print a receipt to a customer. Okay, I think this should be a continuation of a question that you asked already. Okay. We don't drop our questions with an anonymous identity. I don't know. I've actually stressed that yesterday. So for that, I don't answer that. I won't. Though it's actually a very it's a question that's actually good for us to know. So okay, good morning, team. Thank you for this privileged training. Yeah, thank you so much. This training is a blessing for me. We know. Yeah, right. If I begin my business or startup today, is it safe to say this template will cover all my inventory expenses? Yes, it will. It covers it. Yeah. I assure you that. Good. So the calculations on the template is automatic after entering the data. Yeah, easy for you. You get, so where you only do your calculation is that, let me say for instance, if you see on that template, I was showing 3 pieces of trouser, 10 pieces of suit. You understand? And that place, it doesn't mean that I sold it at a go. So that means end of the day, you know that for those into business, you take records, okay, where you're recording it. So now to avoid ambiguity and clustering things, or saving your time and saving time and the data too. You can say, okay, I sold 1 trouser in the afternoon, 3 in the morning, 5 this evening, that is 9. So now I put 9 trousers. Okay, Mr. Moses' screen is up. Mr. Moses, can you please tell them where you are calling in from? Hope you are seeing Heli stores. Is exactly what I thought.
Yeah, my location is Ibadan, Western Nigeria, Southwest Nigeria.
Good. Thank you so much, Mr. Moses. So if Mr. Moses is in Ibadan, I don't know the fastest flight that I can send this template to him. Maybe as he's reloading his network and he gets this template exactly with everything that I've filled or I've imputed in it exactly in real time. So Mr. Moses, can you edit this 20th and change it to 10th for us, 10th of September, so I can also upload my own templates and show them that it has actually been effected on my own. You can
That'll be 10th,
double-click.
right? Okay. Yeah, it has come to 10th.
Good. So now, Mr. Moses, you can actually unshare. Let me share and show them something.
Okay.
And see, Mr. Moses, hold on, please. Mr. Moses, can you click here? Can you click on this, on my icon? There, where it's showing, okay, he has unshared already. No problem.
I haven't
He
shared
will
already.
share, he will share back again. So now, can you see that? Are you seeing Mr. Moses' cursor that he's working on the template? Are you seeing? He has already corrected my date. I made a mistake. My other corrected me. It's not, no, that interest on loan was not on 20th, it was on 10th. He corrected it. We are collaborating. And here you see that how many people are working on this document. You can see that here Mr. Moses Oyebade is working on the same document real time, no matter where I am. This cannot also be limited to Nigeria, I think it's anywhere in the world. Do you understand? And this is why or where remote work is actually very flexible. Do you get? So I implore us to adopt this process because you will not steadily be in your office or be in your workplace steadily. You have people, we are growing. Everything must not pass through you. You get me? But you need to have a view or a supervisory look on everything that's going on. Yeah? Good. Thank you so much. So I have to unshare now. I don't know whether time will permit us to do the service. Mr. Moses, can we sort? I can sort out with the questions on the Q&A. Yeah. Okay. So please explain what gross profit and net profit means. Good. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. We can if
Yes.
I
It seems like I got frozen some time. Okay. Yeah, good. So gross profit is actually will I say it represents the profits that you get, excluding your cost and expenses. Let me put it this way: when you've not factored in your your tax, your how do I put it? Your tax, your interest on loan, and all these things. This actually feel like I've sold. I bought a product of 15,000. I sold it for 30,000. Now, I'm having a gross profit of 50,000 or 15,000. But now, so now when I factor salaries, electricity bill, and every other running cost that I've done in the process, and maybe tax and everything, so my net profit will be, let's say maybe that's cost me 5,000. So my net profit will be 10,000. I don't know whether that explains better. I just want to give us this level so that I don't want to speak too much English or too much grammar. Hope you understand that. Or Mr. Moses, do you want to throw light on that? Yes, you can. You are the finance guru. So, good. So, I don't know why people are asking about assignments. Please, okay, it's a bit blurred to you. Okay. Is Mr. Moses on the call or have? Okay, Mr. Moses is coming up. So, I think we will. This actually applies, like I'm saying, like I said before, and I'll also say that this actually applies both to products or service-based businesses. It actually applies to it. I'm really serious about it. Even on your kitchen, even in your kitchen, you can really do bookkeeping. Do you understand? So now you are running a logistics. Yeah, let's say for you're running a logistics business. And sorry, and you get an order of 10,000 to go and deliver something. Yeah, you transport yourself to go and take that. Or maybe let's say you're using a motorcycle for that, and you buy fuel for your ride, but you pay your rider. Those things are expenses. These are direct costs also. Do you understand? So every transactional activity has where it affects, where you have revenue, where you have direct costs, where you have non-operating expenses or operating expenses. It applies. Don't be confused with I bought this and I sold this. Do you understand? Because even in the in the sales business, they don't have this. Your own is peculiar. Yeah, it's really peculiar to the fact that okay, you don't buy anything priorly. But yes, for you to deliver this, like I said, direct cost is actually the cost you incurred in a production or procurement of a product. To make this product, to make this service delivered, there's something that it costs you. It maybe if you're like I'm doing training, let me say this training I'm doing now, I'm having with you is a paid webinar. Do you understand? And you guys paid me. So I can actually incur that, okay, I lost my sleep and the value of my sleep is so much. This is how much it cost me. I have to power my lights, electricity to run this. I bought data. Do you get? I have a laptop. And there's a depreciation and amortization for the laptop, for the value of the laptop, because actually there'll be a time when the laptop will get bad and I have to fix it. I'm using it for work. Do you get? So all these things can be factored in your bookkeeping as your direct cost, operating expenses, non-operating expenses, and you know that. And you pay salaries too. Where can you classify old money? Say, where can I classify old money if you have delivered the product and it should be paid later on? Thank you so much. That is a very good question. Now, in this template, now you should have a debt record. You know, there is a cash flow. Yeah. You sold this, is that you sold this, and you sold this on that day. And it's due to your relationship with your customer that you did not collect your cash, you did not collect your money, the value for your products. Do you understand? So it's either you put the products when you get the money, when they paid you your money, is when you add the product that you sold it, or you put it and maybe now follow up. To go to. I don't know whether you understand that. I don't know whether that is actually delivered. Good. Yes, the Google Sheet is with
Fine.
you.
They want to see your screen.
Okay,
Your
for the
screen is
templates.
actually.
Okay, I'm actually attending to the questions. Okay, for the templates, okay, I will do that right now. Yeah. Can we get the Google Sheet? The Google Sheet is already on your Google. How do we do this again? I know you have an email address, you receive email, yeah? On your email, if you check on your email, if you check your top right corner, there's an app symbol, yeah, that we have there. If you click on it, that has like dots into 9 places. I think so. Yeah. If you click on it, you will see where the apps come up. There is Drive, there's Google Meet, there's Gmail. Do you understand? So now, if you click on the Drive, there's check on your top right left corner. You see Add Document or Add File. You click and upload the file. If you upload the file on your Google, it will come up on your Google Drive. As you can, I don't know whether you can see my screen. You can see my cursor. It's actually my Google Drive. Let's say, for instance, okay, look at this. You have something like this. Yeah. You have something like this. So these are actually the decks or the files that I've actually uploaded or maybe that are shared with me. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Any other question?
Ifeanyi, please look at that question from Joseph Banda.
Okay.
My financial summary is not showing anything except errors.
Good. Good. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is actually the reason why we need to use this on our Google Sheets. Do you know why? Should I tell you why? It's because you are using the outdated Excel version. Okay, these templates was actually formulated on the latest version of Excel. So, and I know that most of us are maybe you might be using a Microsoft 13 and 11, blah blah blah. Yes, those that we know. It's good and it's durable. But there are some functions that might not apply because actually there's upgrade to this Excel function, this Excel updates. So if you are using, I should share my screen. I'm trying to attempt to the questions. Okay, good. So okay, maybe it seems like you'll be helping me with the questions. So if you are using a lower version of Excel, yeah, and this template is on a higher version, yeah, you will not be getting those functions because those functions are not applicable to the lower version of Excel that you're using. So what is the best option? Move this template to your Google Sheets, to your drive. Okay, let me do this. Let me show us an example on how we can do this. Yeah, good. So hope you can see my screen. Okay, now let's do this. This is my Google. Let me say I have, this is my Gmail. Okay, this is a bookkeeping template that was sent to me. Let me say it was sent to me. Here's the template. And here is how we see it. Yeah, good. So now on this sheet, now as I've gotten this template, I can actually download it. If I download it, I've downloaded it to my system. Yeah, good. Now, if there should be something like a plus here. If not that this template is already on my drive, it will be, I would have seen a plus that is add to drive. But now it's showing me organizing drive because I already have it on my drive. Do you understand? So if you click on this one, you that doesn't have it on your drive, it will add it to your drive already. Yeah? Do you understand? Another way also, in case if you have this, if you download it and you already have it, like the person that asked the question, you have it on your system already, and you want to add it to your drive. So now look at drive. Look at new. I hope you can see my screen bar. Good. This is new. Good. Add, upload a file. I click on upload a file. It will give me this. It was my latest download, but good. Now I go to my downloads, or let's say quick access. That's the newest download. This is actually the template I downloaded for AU-CIEFFA. But or let's say this is one the reversed. Sure. I click on this. And at open, I click. Now you are seeing that I'm uploading the document. Hope you can see that, but you can see my cursor is uploaded. Now I can access it here. Look at it. Hello. Do we understand? Are we actually following? So for you not to be having the back and forth of is not an updated version, or maybe I'm having error. That's when I showing error message on your financial forecast, on your financial summary. Sorry, and it's showing something like name, Abi, name. Yes, it is that you are not on the would I say corresponding version with the template. That's the reason. So to be safer, I'm not saying you should go and start using Microsoft 360, or just move it to your Google Drive. Yeah. Good. Any other question, Moses? We've actually short past our time. Any other question? Okay. Bank reconciliation, any explanation? Bank reconciliation in what aspects, ma? Bank reconciliation is like maybe them checking your books if you want to apply for a loan, if that's what you mean. Maybe checking, especially non-collateral loans, even collateral loans. They have to assess, that this loan that you are giving this person, they can actually pay. Do you understand? Or they are capable of paying. Okay. You can move it to daily or monthly. This question from Honorata. Yeah, Honorata, you can move it to monthly, daily, or yearly. But every transaction happens. When you start, you've started, you don't need to skip. When you start, you've started. There's no need for you to skip. Okay. The financial summary, is in form of income statements, yes. Will you get a chance to be trained on how to also develop your balance sheet? Yeah. Why not? Good. For a documentation business, how can these templates be useful? Documentation business. As long as there is money, there is a monetary transaction in your business, a template is useful. Yes. As far as that, even no matter what you are doing, even if you are preaching and they pay you, as long as you are spending money or you are getting money, you need a template. Just, can we relax? Even as we are giving this lecture, you should have actually pictured your business, how it's actually going to work. Do you get? Yeah. As far as you have a running business, and in this business is not NGO, you don't have it. You have, even if it's an NGO, but as far as, even if you are spending money, you can use it as all total loss. Yes, no problem. You know how much you're spending. Do you get? Yeah. Sure, you can. You can, yeah, you will. Someone asks, is it possible to share your financial transactions without sharing the sheet to avoid exposing? Yeah, sure. That is actually very wise and smart. You can, yeah. You can even copy it out. You can even print it out and give them. Do you understand? It's not good for you to like say share your whole, don't, because you give collaboration doesn't mean you should give access to a third party. Do you understand? Yeah. Since you can get grant editing access to other designated team members, what security measures can you implement to prevent fraud or sabotage or a total loss of your report? Good. Since you can grant editing access, so thank you so much. Yes, yeah, you can actually give a particular in that access in view only. You can. That is where you need to be very, very. So your manager should know or maybe your business partner. That's what I mean. You get. Don't expose your business secrets. Yeah, you get. So, thank you so much. I think I've so we don't overshoot our time, and I think whew, yeah, Mr. Moses.
Dr. Ifeanyi Kingsley.
Permission to sign out.
It has been a journey. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the dissection. And I hope everyone enjoyed Ifeanyi. Please, if you enjoyed Ifeanyi, kindly drop a love emoji for Ifeanyi. Thank you. Keep it coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow, the love is so massive. Wow. All right. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. So we meet again another time. Sorry for shooting.
Yeah, on Monday.
We meet on Monday and Tuesday again. All right. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming to the session. Goodbye.